All right, my friends, I've got some actual running around to do today. So reviews from the studio for Westworld Season 2, Episode 3. And boy, this thing really has some adrenaline pumping through its veins. I'm not spoiling anything, by the way. I don't want to reveal too much here. It's just not just like a full episode recap for those that have watched it. I'm trying to kind of convey my enthusiasm for these episodes as they come out. This is a much faster-paced episode than what we got last week. There's all kinds of interesting new dilemmas and new characters and new situations kind of posited by this episode. We're starting to really start to connect the dots to see how big the enterprise of these parks might be, and I'll just leave it at that. We start to see beyond the world of Westworld, and we're also starting to get kind of this split timeline thing happening where we're seeing the same characters but in different situations and at different times when all hell is breaking loose. Basically, the hosts are becoming aware and they're splitting off into different groups and they're fighting the humans, and the humans come loaded to bear in this episode with machine guns and some fast vehicles that blow the minds of the cowboy hosts. And there's some excellent sequences there where, you know, these old sort of cowboy robots and all of their rustic costumes and their primitive weapons are up against this elite militia force, and they can't believe what they're looking at. That was wonderful to see. Also seeing the power of Dolores as she's sort of, claiming her position as the leader of these sort of awakened hosts. And she actually goes through some really heavy stuff in this thing. She's reconnected with another host that she's got real fondness for, and she's kind of recognizing the jeopardy that character is in, and she's trying to sort of unravel the mysteries there. And it's starting to feel like, you know how there were so many threaded cool mysteries in Lost, and maybe some of them were squandered in that show and disappointing, and maybe it didn't all come together the way that we all wanted it to. But in Lost, there were all of these mysterious little pieces floating around as we were in this exotic location, and that's kind of what Westworld is feeling like to me right now. There's a lot of unexplored phenomena in this series, and we're starting to sort of tug on these threads and unravel the mysteries bit by bit, very slowly and methodically, and with a real intelligence as well. Overall, I was very, very impressed with Episode 3. We've still got lots of open doors and lots of unexplained mysteries and lots of questions, which I think is a great part of this series. I can't wait for the next episode. But so far, as it stands right now, Episode 3 is my favorite episode so far in the season. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.